Okay, so here with Tracy at the Women's House of HUGS in West Philly. Now, Tracy, you want to introduce yourself and say a bit about the project and why you set it up and what it does?
Sure. First, let me say the HUGS, HUGS stands for Healing Under Grace and Safety. So we try to create a safe environment. Women's House of HUGS has been in existence for approximately 5 years. We have been housing women for 4 out of the 5 years. And it kind of was a vision of myself to kind of create a safe environment, a loving environment for women who are recovering from abuse of any manner, whether it's domestic abuse or substance abuse. And so that's what we try to create here. My own history is I'm a woman in recovery, been clean for almost 23 years. I'm also an abuse survivor. So kind of putting those two things together with my experience to help the women to stay clean and make safe choices in their life. So we create an environment. It's a communal environment, a loving environment. We believe in the metamorphosis process, permanent change. So they come in, caterpillars, this becomes a cocoon, and they leave butterflies.
House of HUGS has done a lot for me, gave me strength and a lot of courage and a whole lot of hope. In my addiction, I applied for school several times and never once did I attempt to do it. I got here, I'm in my 2nd semester of college now. I have employment. I'm working on a couple things in life. Like, this house has gave me a lot of support. I didn't have support in my addiction. Stop. I don't know, I'm just blessed to be here. I asked God for a change, and this is where I was sent to.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Keisha, thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, Antoinette.
August.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Tracy for having me here in the House of HUGS. If it wasn't for Tracy, I said, but y'all be on the street just doing whatever. Since I've been here, I feel good about myself now. I love myself. And I'm even thinking about going back to school now. And I love everyone in here. The staff are great too. And I'm glad I'm here.
I'm a graduate from the Women's House of HUGS, and Women's House of HUGS has done so much for me since I've come here. I've been here since May 1st of 2009, and when I came here, I didn't think I needed to be here, and through being here, I got pregnant, married, and right before I had my baby, my husband left me 2 weeks before the baby was born, and I had nowhere to go. And the Women's House of HUGS put me into their WINGS program for independent living. They employed me, and they've taught me how to be a better person, a mother to my child. Without them, I think I'd probably run to the doctors every other day. And they taught me how to live my life again and to accept things when things aren't going my way, and to accept criticism and not have to use over things. They're not really that important. I think are like the worst moments of my life that get better as times. Something Tracy promised me when my husband left me. Every day I'll get easier. And today I can walk down the street and be happy that I'm by myself, taking care of my daughter by myself. So Women's House of HUGS turned me into an independent woman.
And what's your daughter's name?
Alexis.
Hi, Alexis. Hello. Hi, John.
What the HUGS House has done for me is give me another chance to live without the use of drugs. It's like a big family, as she said. We're like sisters in here, we all get along pretty good. Miss Tracy, she's a very nice person. She helps us in whichever way she can.
The women have come from various places in life. They've come from various degrees of abuse. We've had one that was shot in her head and left for dead. And we had another one who was, she was held hostage for 3 years in the basement. And he fed her cocaine, he sexually abused her, he locked her in, and the only way that she escaped was by putting crazy glue in the locks. She escaped. It was winter time, and she had shorts on. She went to a hospital, and she came straight to us from the hospital. And she did really well, and she graduated from school while she was here. She did really well. We've had just various women from every
You
walk
said
of
before, Tracy, that kind of like it was based on love and hope because really everyone else had failed, the women
everything
who
else
were
has
here.
failed. Yeah, these women come to us and, you know, families have failed, the system has failed, they failed themselves, lovers have failed, drugs have failed them, and the one thing that they haven't really been presented with is a whole lot of hope or love. And so that's all we have to offer them. We offer them love, we offer them hope, we offer them love for the moment, we offer them love to sustain them, and we offer them hope for a brighter future. And that's really what we do.
And I really liked just one thing to finish with. You took me out before on the tour into your what you call your rock garden out the back, and I love just say a bit about the rock garden because I thought it was such a fantastic idea.
The rock garden, we have a garden in our courtyard, and I always tell the women that they leave a brick here. I don't care how long they stay. I don't care how long, you know, they're here. I believe every woman brings something to the house, and every woman that comes to the house brings hope for the next woman that comes to the house. So in the rock garden, we did a group one evening, and I just asked them for specific words that encourage them about the house, that they would want the next woman that's coming behind them to experience. And then we put them on rocks. And then we took them out and we gathered around the rock garden, and they put words like love and hope and faith and peace. And what they did was they prayed over the rocks to whoever their higher power was, and they prayed that the women that came behind them would experience those things that are on the rocks. And we put them in the garden, and so we just have a rock garden. It's not plants, it's just a rock garden, and it has
But it's beautiful.
words of life in the rock garden.
Yeah, but Tracy, it's beautiful, and I saw it myself. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thanks.
So we're going to have to get on the road.